Ladies and gents, big round of applause for the father of the bride, Jeff.
Right, hi everybody. To those of you who know me and those fortunate people who don't know me, I am Jeff, Sarah's dad. Right, where do I start? Can I start by asking you all to stand and raise your glasses to the new Mr. and Mrs. Yallop?
Mr. and Mrs. Yallop.
Right. Congratulations on your marriage on the 12th of September 2018. Oh, oops, easy mistake to make. Hey, Alex. Told you I'd get you back. Can I just say how beautiful the bridesmaids look?
Yes.
Right. I had a message earlier this morning from Darren's old football team to Sarah. Apologies we couldn't all be here today. Good luck with Darren. We found him useless in most positions, but wishing you all the best for tonight. Darren, where do I start? Leeds United. Well, if it had been Norwich, you would not be here today. I do believe you met at B&Q. Now, I'm not that stupid, but even I know that at lunchtimes it doesn't stand for Darren, be quick. I remember the first day I met Darren, he came round, we were going to Norwich to meet Jenny to go bowling. In the car on the way, I mentioned to Darren that Jenny had a problem with facial warts and not to stare at her too much. I don't know if you believe me or not. As you can see, she hasn't changed much. Not really, darling. You look beautiful. Seriously, I know Darren thinks the entire world of Sarah. Take care of her for me. Love to you both and congratulations. Oh. Why is it sticky, Jeff? That's from earlier. Alright, the bride. I remember going to the stairs and hearing this little voice coming from behind the stairgate. Dad, what are you doing? Dad, what are you doing? What are you doing, Dad? This went on for quite a few minutes. Don't think I ever did answer her. Bless her. Now if she said, Dad, what are you doing? I would say I am giving away one of the most precious things in my life. But it's okay because I know you're in good hands with Darren. As they say in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, you have chosen wisely. She was such a quiet little girl to start with, but things soon began to change. I remember Sarah having a friend round and hear Sarah say, me Sarah, me bite. Oh no, you bloody don't. She didn't, at least not that time. As she got older, the language began to change. Oops. We went to the showground, Mum, Sarah and me. It had been pouring down. We got out of the car near the main gates and started to walk. A Range Rover came the other way, straight for a huge puddle. You see, this little voice said. Oh then, sorry Dad. Well, it saved me saying it. You all need to go on rides with Sarah. The commentary is better than the ride. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my fucking God. You certainly come off laughing. Enough of taking the mickey out of my little girl. I wish you two all the luck in the world. Take care of each other and we will always be there for you. Right, now please stand and raise your glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Yallop once more.
Everyone's probably like, okay?
Right. You got to stand again, yeah? Right, while you stood up, put your glasses down, please. Right, join hands.
What are you doing?
This is a Norfolk thing, isn't it?
All stand and join hands.
What are we doing?
Now, oh, you can't do it, can you? You all need to walk. Now,
No, don't make a move.
right, we won't do this. We'll forget this one. I'll just go on. At last, you all know what to do now. At last I've finished now. It's time for me to go. But I'm sure a lot of my friends would say, no, it's time for you to... Enjoy the rest of your day.
I hope the lady with the camera took a picture of Sarah's face at that moment. That was classic, wasn't it? Yeah, daggers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have just heard from Jeff, who is the proudest man today. Now, we are going to listen to the happiest man of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Darren.
I don't speak in public very often, to be fair, but so this is going to be short because Jeff wasted all the time anyway. I ain't gonna lie, I Google searched the whole thing of what I meant to say. So I meant to thank everybody first, but from the bottom of our heart, all of you being here just means the world to us. You've got Angie flown over from Spain. I'd love to say I know where Ian flew from, but it's somewhere really far away. Malaysia, I assume that's quite far away. Just you all being here means the world because of Sarah's taste. I couldn't afford to do it on a Saturday. I had to do it on a Thursday. So I really do appreciate, and I know Sarah does, you all being here. We won't go into figures, but I could have bought another house, but we'll just move on. The last couple of weeks I've been asked if I'm nervous. The answer to that is, yeah, of course I am. I'm not nervous about the ceremony though, because the only thing I was nervous about, and I think I gave it away, was I did nearly cry when she walked in, and you did all stare straight at me. I really appreciate that. But I've never ever thought marrying Sarah would be the wrong thing. I always thought that'd be the right thing, and I've never ever doubted that. I did get one bit of advice, which I don't believe, because I was told, if you're ever struggling, just imagine Sarah naked. I'd have to do it sat down. So that would be a slight issue. I did write a massive bit about Sarah, and I could go on and on and on, but the problem was as soon as she walked in, I just forgot all about it, because I just see her walking down the aisle and she just looked absolutely amazing. One thing I will say is we did meet at B&Q, Jeff, the most romantic place in the world, as I'm sure you're aware. I would love to say I weren't shallow enough to think, oh, she's a nice girl. I did think, what an amazing ass she has. In them being, Katie, you'll know, black trousers, B&Q, looked great, didn't it? You know, look, she's nodding, she knows. So, yeah, I'm just going to ramble on, I think, on all this. The best thing I can say is I never thought I'd be the person that Sarah's made me, and she means the world to me, and I'd like you all to hold your glasses up and welcome Sarah as Mrs. Yallop. I don't know how, because I sat with the seating plan, I don't know how I got sat next to Jenny, but we'll move on from that, because did you know an anagram of mother-in-law is woman Hitler? And I think that sort of ties in quite nicely with Jennifer. But I've never really been a massive family person. I think I've seen Ian twice in the last 20 years. I don't really do family, and to go into a family and be as welcome as Jenny has really touched my heart, to the point where I moved in with her, spent time with her, went shopping with her. There was that one time she come on to me, it was a bit weird.
Saves me doing it.
Yeah. But I have seen Jeff in Speedo, so I can understand why. But, you know, from the bottom of my heart, for somebody to care about her daughter as much as Jenny does, to then welcome me into the family. I hope she is aware this is the only time I'm going to say anything nice about her, because it will soon stop. Jeff.
Hi.
Moving on.
I could literally say, just look at Jeff. And that would be it. But we all love Jeff. Everybody's laughing when they love Jeff, but I'm not sure if it's at him or with him. But the best part about him is he doesn't care, because he just wants people to be happy. Sarah swears so much when she's with Jeff. So it's either his mouth's open when he's eating, and then he tries to talk and he spits it down his front, or we'll go on holiday and they're arguing about this and everything. But what he was alluding to was we're on a ride in America, and he loves his daughter, but I think he was slightly ashamed of her with the stuff that come out of her mouth on a log flume, where she could not stop screaming about what the heck is this? What am I getting wet? But the problem is, it's Jeff's fault. But
Oh, shut up, Carter.
But again, Jeff idolises both of his girls to the point where Danny knows all she's got to say is "Daddy," and she gets anything she wants. But it is a bit awkward when she says Jason and then calls him Daddy. Makes it a bit difficult. Hi, Jason. Nice to see you. Yeah. You're all right. I'm not going to say I love you, but you are all right, so it's fine. But no, again, from the bottom of my heart, Jeff was the weirdest person to meet in your life, because when I turned up, he was going through eBay looking at £7 worth of watch, going, should I buy this? Never met the guy before in my life, and he gave me the opportunity for him to spend £7. So, yeah. But no, to let me marry your daughter and look after her means the world to me. And if you ever need anything, we're always here for you. So, can we all put our glasses up for Jeffrey? Oh, he did also say if you go there next weekend, you can get free fish and chips or something.
You know what you lot can do? F-R-O.
I was going to really embarrass my mum and make her cry like a little schoolgirl for about an hour, but she's done that literally the whole time anyway. My mum, what you don't know about me, standing in front of this and at this wonderful place, is we grew up on a council estate. Mum working as a cleaner at the hospital, and she is now, I don't know how she's done it, because I did work with her for a little while, so I'm not quite sure. She's now a business manager at the NHS and worked her way so high just through hard work. She did sleep with that one consultant, but I don't think it made any difference. But yeah, I did tell her to try the other one, but no, if you ever want to see hard work and dedication getting you somewhere, my mum is the person. And I'd like to think I've taken that a little bit myself, because my family know I was awesome at school. Paid attention. The fuck is that all about? Tried my hardest, really went for it. I was crap, I won't lie. But obviously I've done all right for myself. Look a lot better now with the person who's next to me, to be fair. So for that, Mum, for what you've installed in me and always being there for me, I really thank you. Thank you for that. So can we raise our glasses for Diane, please? Oh, Danny, please don't drink all of your drink after one. I meant to say that at the beginning. And this table will probably understand a little bit more. This is the hardest one. My dad, Keith, can probably go about 6 months without saying a word to you, and you live in his house. So what you... I'm not pretty sure we got on well when I was younger. I think his exact words were, "You were a little," and I'll let you fill in the rest. But growing up, and obviously I can't get away from it because Will keeps staring at me, pumping his chest. Being a Leeds fan. Best team in the world. Where, Ipswich? Yeah, exactly. Being a Leeds fan, we've gone up, we've seen Leeds play and all along. But you've always made me feel loved and always known if I ever need anything I can come to you. Where if I went to Mum, she'd cry her out and think it was the end of the world. You'd give me a logical answer. And for that, I'll always be grateful. And if you ever want to come round because Mum's annoying, you just come round and have a pint of mine. So, if you hold your glasses up for Keith. Thank you. You might not have noticed it, but there is a slightly, and say slightly, a chubbier version of me slightly down the end of the table. I can say that because his jacket size is bigger than mine, but he says it's because he goes to the gym. He has also got a new Tinder profile going up because he's had some pictures taken, so if any ladies here take an interest. But he is my best man, my brother, but he's also my best friend. He will come round your house, sit there and not really say anything to you for about 3 hours. But he knows that I know if I wanted to say anything to him, if I needed him there at 3 o'clock in the morning to do something, he'll quite happily do it for me. And it's hard because as a brother he's meant to, but he does it because he wants to. And to that means the world to me. He means the world to me. So I'd like you to raise your glasses for my best man, my best friend, Jamie, please. I've gone on quite a bit, and I was going to say about the bridesmaids, but obviously Jeff already did that and rinsed Alex. I think we all have a story where we could rinse Alex. Obviously, Will, massive Leeds fan, so obviously he's great. Love Ryan. I can go around his house and notice how straight his TV is on the wall. That will fall off, Ryan. You might want to fix that. I met Zach today and spoke to him for half an hour before I realised who he was. He's a really nice guy. Lottie, you've done well. Lottie looks absolutely amazing, so buy her a drink. Charlie, she isn't quite a bridesmaid, but she's been at my house, so I'm going to class her as one. Alex, her boyfriend, wasn't there either, but it's fine. No, but anybody, and I know the reason I brought Charlie into it is Sarah goes over details over and over again. Then you give an answer and she'll go over and over and over again. And
Charlie's like, no.
for the point that you've all been there and helped her means the world to me. So you all look amazing. And I know Charlie got it 8 till 5 every day at work, different wedding choices. So from me and Sarah, we both love you and thank you for being here. I've rambled on and I can't remember if I haven't said about Danny. Sorry. Danny. Danny isn't called sister-in-law. Danny isn't called Danny. Danny's called whore or hoe. Mainly because she's like the sister-in-law you want, the best friend you want to get drunk with. She is such a laugh, but she's flown back all the way from Italy just to be here. She flies anywhere and anywhere if she needs to be with Sarah. Me and my brother talk quite a bit, but how you two are, it is really nice. And I love you for how you make Sarah, and I love how you've let me be part of your family. So for that, if we can hold our glasses up for Danny, please. So just to sign off, thank you for all being here. This has probably been the worst speech you've ever heard, and I didn't ever want to do it. Luke scares the shit out of me when he's sat at the back just staring at me the way he is. Look at him. All turn around and look at Luke. He's been like that the whole time. But I love you, Luke. We had a man moment earlier, it was nice. But no, I've rambled on enough. All that has to be said now is, can you stand up, please? Can we all just take a second, because I'll get out of the way because I'll ruin it. Can we all just take a second to look how amazing this girl is? And all you see is how beautifully, but she's even prettier on the inside. And I know we sat in IHOP on the 24th of December and you told me that your mum told you to marry for money the first time. All I'm going to say is you fucked that up by getting married here, didn't you? But I love you to bits. You are everything I've ever wanted, plus more, and thank you.
Excellent. I love that last one, married for money. What the hell are you doing there, Jenny? I can't. There you go. Around Christmas time, I remember chatting with Darren, said about his speech. He went, oh, I don't know, I'll just say a few words. Weren't those words from the heart? And I do a lot of weddings, and I hear a lot of speeches, and a lot of that come off Google and stuff like that. But that was from the heart, meant every word of it. Guys, big round of applause for that man. Well done. Brilliant. So, we've heard from the proudest man. We've heard from the happiest man. All that's left is the most nervous man. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the best man, Jamie.
Well, you've just heard from my brother saying that he's not one for public speaking, and he rambled on for about 15, 20 minutes. That's not going to be me. So firstly, I'd like to thank you all for being here to celebrate the marriage of Sarah and Darren. For those who don't know me, I'm Jamie, Darren's older brother. It's a great honour to be stood up here today because after all these years, Darren has finally admitted that I'm the best man. It was one of the greatest honours to be asked to be Darren's best man, because not only are we brothers, but I regard Darren as my best mate. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your day. It's not easy, this, I tell you. Other than the bride and groom themselves, I don't think anyone in this room is more proud to see Darren getting married than our parents. I bet Dad is even prouder than Darren that Darren isn't stood up here wearing a beautifully white dress from his catwalk days as a younger child at family parties, Uncle Tony's.
I was like 4.
Still counts. I'd like to let you all know I'm halfway through already, so I'll be sitting down shortly. Sarah, you look absolutely beautiful today, and I can't think of no one else I'd rather have join our family or who would be a better wife to my brother than yourself. Welcome to the family, sister-in-law. I think you'll all agree the bridesmaids look amazing today and that Darren doesn't scrub up too bad himself. Basically, that's it, really. So, will all of you now join me in raising a glass to toast the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Yallop? Take off, Sean.
Well done. Well done. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the formal part of today. So all that's left is eat, drink, and be merry. Thank you very much.